Good evening everybody. Welcome to a very confusing non-Sunday stream. It's actually Tuesday, so good evening one and all. I hope you're doing well this fine Sunday evening. Let me swap on over to the scene. Let me just go through whilst it goes daylight, and then we'll swap on over here. And there we go. Good evening everyone, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a lovely past couple of days. It doesn't seem that long ago at all, does it? We have Marsber, the dude everyone likes, Creatives, SuiDM, Happiest, Pagaros, Rosinki, and that's about everyone, and Haddock. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you all. I hope you're doing okay, and Adriana, hi to you, I hope you're doing well. I know this is quite unprecedented, another stream, only 2 days since the Sunday stream. Lamdican, good evening to you too. Hope you're doing well. So we are, I figured I've got a spare couple of hours, so I thought I'd pop on, see what we could do in the world of Warcraft, seeing as the whole of the UK is now on lockdown, so we can't really go out that much, so we might as well go and stream, I thought. Good evening, Lamnican, the real Ginny. I'm going to make it 3 times in 1 week. We might actually make that. Let's see how things go. And Gobsjoke, good evening to you. And Zimpow. Fine here, just closed schools here in SC until April the 30th. So much fun. Yes, it's incredibly confusing at the moment. Everything's shut down. I'm still working from home. I managed to go out for a walk today as my bit of exercise that I'm allowed to do. One piece of exercise a day. So I went down and span a couple of Pokestops and then walked back on my lunch break. So it's very weird. I feel like I'm having a normal day, and then every now and again I'll just stop and go, oh, hang on, we're on lockdown. And it just seems so weird. Very weird indeed. So let's do something a little more normal. Let's do a bit of World of Warcraft. Not sure what I've got planned tonight. Maybe we'll do a bit more levelling with El Morte. I got him started on his garrison, as we did last Sunday. Maybe we could do some more time walking, or what else could we look at? We can look at our other characters and professions. There's lots of different options, really. Rasheen, good evening to you. Mr. Weekout, good evening to you. You had a press conference just yesterday here in Denmark. The original self-quarantine has been extended to 13th of April so far. Right, okay, we've got at least 3 weeks of lockdown here in the UK. So I've got a feeling that's going to be extended, definitely. Same here, working from home. I must admit, I do enjoy working from home. It has freed me up with a lot of time, so I feel a lot more rested during the day because I'm not getting up so amazingly early. Same in Norway as well, is it? And good evening from Germany. Good afternoon to you, Obsinia. Good afternoon. You've been watching me on YouTube for quite a while. This is the first stream of yours you've been able to watch. Oh, fantastic. Alice Boss, that's fantastic. I know me doing more streams is kind of like my ideal situation, really, so that I can reach more people. I would love to do more daytime streams, but obviously I'm working, so that's not an option at the moment, but maybe in the future that's something we could look at. That's certainly the plan moving forward. Good afternoon from the US, Junk Food. Welcome aboard, happy to have you here. You went for a walk this morning for your once per day exercise. Felt really uneasy being out, so as you're doing something, I know exactly what you feel, Adriana. I was the same when I went out at lunch. I was just literally, it was weird because there were people out, there were people walking their dogs, there was lovely sunshine, but it was eerily quiet at the same time. I saw a few people and I had to sort of avoid them and cross the road so I wasn't walking past them, but it was very, very strange. In Czech Republic, you have quarantine until the 1st of April. Right, okay, creatives. Yeah, it seems well pretty much worldwide now, doesn't it? It's quite scary when you think about it. Got all your monks leveled? Wow, fantastic, Drizzling Rose. Working on your 5 alts that on the link server. We want to get them their level 2 garrison, and then use their profession buildings to be level 2 before you can get the follower working on them, and the follower makes them give the same amount of items per mat as your daily cooldown, so it's very efficient for your time invested. Yes, definitely. I'd like to get El Morte's garrison up. We've only just started on that one. And you have a sister in London as well, yeah. I mean, London, you know, when I was working there, it was very, very concentrated. And obviously here in the UK, that is the highest rate we've got at the moment. Lots and lots in the States. You have to go into work once, 1 day per week. We're on a rota as school is open for key workers, for children. Oh, right, okay. That would make sense. At least you try and minimise your exposure that way, I guess. Jeannie, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. It's lovely to have you all here. I know it's very unexpected, me just suddenly throwing the stream on, but it's nice to have you all here. I guess I'll look at my usual bits and pieces. I have done a fair amount of bracer shuffles and restocked most things on now. Now when I left this, I left Samadan AFK earlier, and we were doing getting a load of infinite dust because all my frostweave bags are selling very well. So what I'm going to do is actually get this going on the frostweave bags. We need to make some imbued frostweave for our frostweave bags. Where are our frostweave bags? I don't see them here. Let's have a look. Frostweave bag. Let's favourite this one. Set that as a favourite so we can see that at the top. And then we'll have a look here. So frostweave bag, it's yes, it's the Eternian thread and then bolt of imbued frostweave. So let's just set this off going. We'll leave that crafting for the moment. Finally can see me live. Oh, fantastic, Street Boy. Good to have you here. Hopefully, because I'm streaming a bit more often now, I can catch a few more people. You learned a lot from my videos. Oh, fantastic. Is that Can Be Sama 22? Love the name. I'm glad you found them useful. You're up to 1.6 million saved up now, so that's really good, Rose. You've gone through that really quickly. Am I enjoying 8.3? I love 8.3. I've hardly done any of the content apart from professions. That's what I've focused on, the entire profession. But that's what I really enjoy in the game anyway. So for me, it's kind of like even with the even with the tools of the trade, but I've really enjoyed the tools of the trade. I think they're really good. Just wanted to know, real quick, how much gold you helped me make with the TSM tutorials. Oh, fantastic. Starting out around 100k by yourself. About 2 months ago, you just hit your first million. Oh, fantastic. That's a great milestone to have. That first million is really, really nice. And Jupiter's, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Recently seen the clip of when I brought my chicken on stream. Good stuff. Yes, Gobbles, that was great fun. Sadly, Dottie's no longer with us, but she was the last of our 6 chickens to make it. She was lovely. I used to love just going out there and feeding them because they just talk to you. And obviously we have a kind of a bit of an egg shortage here at the moment, so I wish I still had them, but we can't really have them in this house. Our last house we could, the garden was bigger, but the house we're in now is kind of a lot more condensed. There's more houses around us and the garden's smaller. So expecting your next million in 2 weeks. You should be about right at that rate, certainly. I don't know how much of this imbued frostweave I should make. I guess I'll have a look at the bags. I can make 6 at the moment, so maybe we should get this up to 12 bags worth or something like that. We'll let this run through, see how many we can get done, and then I'll move on from that. Chicken shortage down here in Sussex too. Yeah, it's quite. First it was toilet paper, and now it's eggs. Everyone seems to be hoarding their eggs. I mean, it was fantastic when we had our own chickens, because literally, when you've got something like 6 chickens, you can get easily 5 to 6 eggs a day. And one of our chickens, Elizabeth, she used to lay the blue eggs, and quite often they would be double yolkers as well. It'd be massive, massive eggs, and they tasted so amazing. They were really nice. Lots of people have been buying layers chickens. Yes, I've heard that. People getting them for their gardens and what have you. Although the problem is, if you buy them young, they've still got to wait a few weeks before they're actually at laying stage. That's the main thing. But hopefully we're going to check out. There's a farm shop near us that is doing eggs, so hopefully we'll be able to get them there. Just been able to make more and more alchemy potions with the Silas proc. The more gold you have, the more you keep investing. Yes, especially with something like the Silas proc. You do end up reinvesting a lot of that gold straight back into buying more Xenonthid, and the whole the cycle goes through. 1 million in 2 weeks, that's very nice, definitely. All this egg talk makes you want to make a lot of sausage rolls. Definitely. What's not in Sussex? You're not in Sussex, can be Sama. So we've got enough for 12 bags. Maybe I'll let this run up to the next one. We'll make a lucky 13 of them. Actually, no, I'll keep it at 12. Oh no, we've got 13 now. We'll make that go all the way to 14. Actually, that'll be better. In California, San Francisco. Oh, I love San Francisco. Flour is the thing you can't find. Who knew so many other people were bakers? I know, it's the staples, isn't it? Pasta, eggs, and toilet roll for us. Oh, shortage of eggs. You're having a laugh. Oh, really? Let's finish those. That's done. And let's make all of these bags. I'll start with those, so we'll get these ones up. I guess it does depend on where you are, really. Last shop I went into, eggs were a shortage, but I haven't been shopping since Saturday, so I'll try again. I've got one request, if you don't mind. Could you talk about how I price my inks on Samadan? I think your strings are giving me inaccurate profit readings. So I used a post from Billis Onyxia that was on Reddit that Rasheen pointed me to. I have a copy of it on my Miro board. We can talk through it here. Miro board. And then I'll go over here. If you are interested in having access to this Miro board, I do have it as one of my perks for my Patreons. Let me just make that bigger. Hold on, there we go. Then I can close that down. Let's go in here. I'm going to try and keep this as updated as possible. Oop, no, just want that small. There we go. And let's load this up. So this is the post from Billis's Reddit post. I could probably do with finding a link to it somewhere. But alright, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Here in Pentecost, Florida, you're not in lockdown, but almost everything is gone. Ah, right. Oh, you're in Alabama, you're rural area. Ah, right. And Solara, good evening to you. Another bonus stream. I know we might even have 2 in 1 week. Maybe you're just lucky we haven't had to deal with shortage of any kind daily wares. Local shop has everything anyone would need. Well, that's good to know. I've got a feeling it will settle down after a while. So the main string I use here for all of this is, it's all explained very well by Billis's post. But I wonder if I can find a link to this. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me just find this, go to the link. So this is the post that I'm using. I'll post this in the chat so you can have a look at it yourself. But basically the string I'm using is this one here. So it's basically using the data of the 3 different proc rates, which is the milling data here, Viridescent ink 0.132 chance, Crimson ink 0.316, and Ultramarine 0.825. Right one too, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. And so basically it takes all of those and looks at the price of your cheapest ink versus the price of the price of your cheapest herb. So that is best thing other than using a fixed gold value would be this. So the price you pay for herbs is this value here, the minimum between the price of all of the inks here. So that's the price you pay with herbs, which is this one here, and that's divided by all of the other values, 0.132 times the dB market of the dB market value of the ink there. And so that is this bit is here. This is the price of the cheapest herb there, and then this is the the price of all the market value of all of the different inks, and then you use that string for each of the inks. So that's the one I use there, and you copy and paste that in for each of your inks, and it should work out. I mean, I did a test of it here just using some regular math and stuff like that, and it came out sort of like a value here when I used an average value of, say, was it 9 gold I think I used there, or I looked at all the ones I had here, and so the pigment is valued at 22 gold, but my actual price is 6.37 gold, 77 for the crimson, and it cost me 22 gold to make, ultramarine 4.66 and 1.34 to make. Yeah, it's very well explained in the original post. It goes through everything there, but I've kind of made a copy of it and tried to understand it in my own way. Sometimes I have to twist my brain on its side to understand some of these things. The way I try and work things is just to try and break it down into numbers that work for me and try and deconstruct how it works. So I found that really, really useful. So that's definitely how I'm using my inscription at the moment. I think we've made all my bags now, so let me just pop on over. What I missed? Pasta and rice is short in your local store, but only the cheap stuff. The branded stuff is still plenty. Oh, that's good. Excellent. Struggle getting toilet paper and milk for 2 out of 3 days, but everything seems back to normal now. Yeah, I've got a feeling supplies will come back. Those that stockpiled will keep hold of their stockpiles, I imagine, and then normal shopping routines will resume, I would imagine. Right, let's go and post on those bags we just made. I reckon we could probably get some sales out of them. So let's run a post scan. Frostweave bags currently coming in at 330 gold. Crafting cost for me is coming at 223, but those bolts of imbued frostweave aren't necessarily that expensive because I was getting my my dust from the arcane crystals. I need to find out a better way to price those arcane crystals. I'll probably have to do another batch of them and see what kind of numbers I get out of that. But I'll post those bags, you never know, we might get a sale of those. IRL guild banks are full. Yeah. Your PM said there's enough toilet paper for years in stock. Yeah, I think so. How am I getting the I5 numbers? Those are the DB market values of each of the herbs, the I5 numbers. So that's where that's coming from. So it's using DB market I52, like 507. So that's taking the market value of that one. X Wowhead. Oh yes. Oh, how are you actually getting the numbers? Oh, I see. Yes. Yes, you can do Wowhead, and the item number will be in the top. Or you can look. Let me show you on the Undermine Journal. Is another good one. Hold on. Let me bring up another tab. Go this way. So if you search on either you can go Wowhead and search for the item there, like I don't know, Dreamleaf. Find the item. Dreamleaf item. There you go. And you can see the item number is up here in the address bar, 124102. Or if you go to somewhere like the Undermine Journal and you do a search there for Dreamleaf, and then when you're on that, you've got the item also in the top there. But also what is quite useful is when you've got several items, I don't think it's in this one, but say you were looking for, if I go back one, if you go and look for something like herbalism, and then you look for the herbs here, for every category you've got here, there's a little TSM button here, which will give you the item numbers for all of those items in there. So if I click on that, that is all the item numbers for all the Legion herbs. So as a category, you can then copy and paste those and import those straight into a group. So that's really handy as well. Those will be the two ways I would look for it. And there's also, I think, a couple of add-ons that show you in the tooltip as well. Oh yes, and the TSM Group Maker, that's another one. For imports, you can copy and paste actual chunks of the website from like Wowhead, and it'll give you the item numbers there. Yeah, there's lots of different ways. With a Hexweave bag soaring high because of the new alts, thinking of spending 80% of your total fur to quick craft bags for the profit would be 60,000 cloth, but didn't think I'll get a better price for it till maybe Shadowlands. But waiting is risky. They might make bigger bags and cheaper to make, and Deep Sea is at least the same price. Yeah, I got a feeling, strike now, Rose, whilst the iron's hot. Actually, let's have a look at the bags, because the last time I did a reset a couple of days ago, so the price has plummeted again. Someone has been cancelling and reposting, and more than I can do, and there's some big drops here of 900 from 950 from 1,200. Didn't get any sales there. So what I think I might do is take my Hexweave bags off. Oops, let's type that. Hex, press enter. That way I can cancel each of these. I'll take these off, and then we'll post these back on. I bought them for 900 for those that I did make, so I can at least get my money back if I sell them for that price. See how we get on. Let's take the cancels. Got a few sales there already, and a few expires. Let's get rid of those. Why have we got a huge amount of gold there? Oh, look at this. That, I don't know why that happened. This is a Rasheen yeah moment. Look at this. Imbued silkweave bag for 189,000 gold. I don't even remember posting it for that price. Oh my word, look at that. I need to find out the seller and see if I can give them that money back. That's way too much. I wonder if they're going to mail me. If they mail me and ask for it back, I'll keep hold of it for now, but I'll be prepared to give that back. I must have undercut someone who put it on for a really high price. There we go. I think so. I must have done it without even realising it. I didn't realise my max price was that high, because normally I catch those ones. Hey John, how are you? We do have an extra stream. It's fantastic, isn't it? I remember seeing that in my board and being like, oh, that's a weird misclick. Yeah, that is definitely a yeah moment. Oh well, definitely. I'll have to do one for Rasheen's sake. Let me just do a print screen. I'll do that probably tomorrow morning. At least I've got a screenshot of it. I'll wait until they see if they contact me. If they contact me, then I'll give them the money back, because that was definitely not intentional, but it is the nature of the game. So I'll keep that for the moment, and I'll post on my bags. But if they don't contact me, then I'll keep hold of it. But 144 for the bags, we'll do that. Keep those on. Lots of bags, that should work. Even you made one. Yeah, definitely. And people ask me why I only ever keep 20k on any given character. Yeah, well, the other thing you can do is, if you're concerned about doing that yourself, go into TSM, into your settings, and under your shopping, give yourself a buyout confirmation alert. Set yourself something that's, well, in this case it's 100,000 gold. If you really don't want to spend more than that, you can set that to something else, like say you didn't want to spend any more than 10,000 gold on any one item, and then tick that, show confirmation alert if buyout is above the alert price. This isn't on by default, so if you are ever worried about doing that, that's kind of like the a fail-safe, at least for TSM. I don't care how much it costs, Mr. Goblin. I need an enchanting bag. Exactly. That is definitely a very expensive enchanting bag. But there we go. Just in case you are worried about doing the same sort of stuff yourself, that is how you get around it. In fact, I didn't even have it on myself, so it's not on by default, so it's one to watch out for. Right, so that was a good start with Samadan. Some good gold there. We best probably check all my other characters, gold-wise. We did have a Silas buff running on Awakening. I did do a relist earlier, so I think I'll just do a quick, very quick cancel, scan and repost on this time. See if I can keep the buff for a little while. Maybe see if I can actually get another buff. That would be useful. But I'm not expecting it. And we'll do that, and then we'll have a look what else we've got. You're having small stream lags where it pauses. Anyone else? Are you? Oh yes, it looks like it's gone red for me at the moment. My bitrate might be struggling a little bit. I'll see if OBS settles down. It seems to be dropping below. It's supposed to be 6,000 kilobits per second, but it's gone down to 2,000. I'll see if that. It could be just the internet usage in my house. So if it's too bad, I'll have to reduce the stream quality, perhaps. But it could be my internet provider as well. It seems to be going back up at the moment. We'll keep an eye on it though. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, I don't want that to be too difficult for everyone. Hopefully the audio's alright. Marmalade Dak, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Oh, it's gone right down to 866 there. We'll keep an eye on that. Right, let me just get rid of these. If needs be, I'll have to reduce the I'll reduce the stream down to 120, and then I'll reduce it down to 120 and change the bitrate to a bit lower. That could be an option. If I set it down to 720p, that might work. Let me just take this lot, run a cancel scan, take those ones in. Dr. Grimm, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We're just going through all of our characters at the moment. Just going to do a quick repost on Awakening. It's still red for me over there, catching out of the corner of my eye. We'll have a look. Keep an eye on that. Take these cancels. Got 4 minutes left on my buff. I'll see if I can get myself another buff in a moment. Run a post scan on that lot. I don't think there's a lot I need to restock on. We'll have a quick check of that whilst I've got the buff. Wait for this lot to get posted back on. There's a few things below min price here, but I have had a few sales already this week. So let's take those through. Then you've got Potion of Focus Resolves just sold there. So check that. Go over here. Go to TSM. Move that. Check my groups. Restock. So yeah, 40 Potions of Focus Resolve. We'll make those. Click that again. Hopefully we'll get that. At least we'll get hopefully some procs out of this. Oh, times 6, that's good. Yeah, it does seem to be struggling. It drops below, it's hovering about 1,000 to, it's going very low in some of them. Oh, there we go. Superior Battle Potion of Intellect just sold. That's good. Got 3 minutes left. That should be enough for at least these. A little bit of profit on these. Doing very well on alchemy so far. I'm quite pleased with the way it's going. Right, okay, so that's that done. Let's post those on. Let's run a post scan on those. Lightfoot Potion, Intellect, Currents, Crystal healing, focus resolve, yep, that's going on. Min price, there we go. That's on. And so let's just check, can we actually get another buff if we're lucky? No, transportation, so I'll quickly log off and we'll leave you at that with 2 minutes left, and we can maybe just squeeze in a restock next time I'm on. And we'll go over to Samadan. Yeah, it's still red for me on OBS, so I think it's struggling. I could try, I don't think I can edit it whilst I'm streaming. That would be a bit weird, I think. Because the quality, output mode, video, it's currently active, so turn off any outputs, change video settings. Yeah, so I'll have to actually briefly stop the stream to be able to reset the stream quality to something else. So if it does prove to be too laggy, we'll try that next, and I'll reduce the bit rate, see if we can get something a bit more consistent. We'll see what happens when I'm actually moving around and stuff. I have a question, hope you can answer. Is there any way to add a TSM crafting operation that includes sale rate average or sale rate stuff? By that you mean when we perform the crafting groups, which add items to the task list, it would only include items of a sale rate you want, i.e. sales greater than 0.5, then craft. Just bump down the quality a tick, maybe that fixes it. We could try that actually. What I can do, I think I can do that whilst I'm streaming. Let me have a look. From 6,000, we'll take that just down to 4,000. We should be coming back, hopefully. There we go. I think that should hopefully be back. I've reduced the canvas size down to 720p and changed the bitrate to 2,500. So that should hopefully be a little bit more stable, hopefully. If we're back. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Are we back? Good so far? Okay, fantastic. It must have been my internet, can't quite cope tonight. I think I was pushing it a bit too much. Good evening, Mashi, how are you? We just literally had to reset our stream settings, so hopefully we should be back in business at a decent bit rate. We're just going through and running a cancel scan on Samadan here. It seems better, Adriana? Okay, excellent. Good so far. It does seem to look green in my OBS at the moment, so I think my internet wasn't quite able to push 6 kilobits per second tonight, but we'll see how it goes on other nights. It was all right before then. How are things with you, Mushy? Hope everything's well with you. 0 lag now. Okay, brilliant. Glad that's sorted. Can't have us having lag during this. So that's all done. I'll go here and we'll run a post scan. See if we can. And we'll have to remake one of our highborn compendiums, it looks like. One of Bulwark. So let's go have a look at that. We can probably just do that manually, as that's a single one. Let's go for highborn compendium of the Bulwark, this one. We need maroon ink for that. Okay, so let's go over, and we're going to need some Zinanthid for that, which I don't think I have. Okay, so we're going to have to go and buy some. That'll be the next thing. Shopping, BFA herbs, let's run that. Good evening, Lizard. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. And the Dyer, thank you very much. Happy money making, fantastic. Thank you, 5 months. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you for your support. It is really, really appreciated. Thank you very much indeed. Have a whole load of emotes for you. Thank you very much. Your Chrome window's the size side of an iPad mini anyway, so you don't see the difference in quality. Ah, okay. That's not bad then, Drizzling Rose. Okay, so we need Zinanthid. Currently it's 60 gold, so how much can we afford? We've got 19,000 gold on me. So how much can I buy? 100 will give me 6,000 gold. That's probably a good start. Let's do another 100 to keep me in maroon ink for the moment. I could obviously go out and collect some myself, but let's stick with that for the moment. Then, oh no, we need to get it from the mailbox next. There we go, purchases, and then we'll reinvest this back into inscription and make ourselves a whole load of Xylanthed. Mass mill that, give ourselves a load of maroon ink. There we go. It's only 28 gold on your server. I know it's a big, massive difference in price on all the different servers. Okay, 87 maroon ink. Okay, that's not too bad. It's 40 plus for you. Yeah, I think 40 plus would be about right. I don't know what the what was the average. The region average is 48. So I'm definitely higher on Shadow Song here at 60. Region sale average is 28. It's down to 30 gold here, and Anchorweed 55. Wow, that is quite the drop, isn't it? Yeah, it does look like OPS is okay at this level now, so that's good. Used to be up to 40, but in the last week it's dropped down. I guess more people farming it now with everyone at home. Yeah, there's very much going to be a likely case of that. I would have thought more people would be buying it though as well to keep the prices high. Yeah, stuff is expensive, Blem. But the good thing about it is I still get profit margins on it, so that's the main thing really. Mia Tog 42, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. First time here ever. Been reading my Wildhead post, trying to work your goblin skills. Happy to be here for going. Oh well, welcome aboard. I'm glad you're here. If you do have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them in chat. Either myself or anyone in the chat will be more than happy to answer them. We're just going through a bit of a gold making routine at the moment. A little bit of an extra stream tonight. I wasn't necessarily planning on streaming, but the timing was right, so I thought I'd pop on for a couple of hours, see what we could do. We've already had some good sales, which is really nice. And so now we're just going to have a look through all my characters, and then we'll decide what we're going to do next. We could do a little bit more leveling now that we've got the leveling buff. That's going to be definitely useful. Other things we could do is we could try another Mythic dungeon. That could be interesting. I've been reading up on Samadan's healing, and I need to adjust my voodoo. I've been reading up about Automatic Jack has done a guide on how to heal properly as a holy priest. I can maybe sort that one out as well. Am I adding today's stream on YouTube, or you didn't miss a lot? You haven't missed a huge amount. I've only been on for about half an hour, but I will be putting it onto YouTube. I'll have to stitch the two streams together because I stopped it and then restarted it. I wonder how that will work actually, because of all the lags and stuff. We'll see if, well, I'll have a look when I edit it together, and we'll see what happens. And so we need one mystical bulwark. It's amazing we need all of that maroon ink just to make one of these. Crafting cost is 3,600, so it's still a 4,000 profit when I sell one. So as long as I have one or two sales of those, that can help me build up my gold reserves on this character. I need to find some other gold making methods on this character. Need to flesh out the inscription a little bit more. We need to look at the I guess we need to look at the uncanny stuff here on this character. That could be worth doing. The uncanny trinkets, especially as people have been leveling and everything. Assuming there are uncanny trinkets. Let's go have a look. I think if I go to the PvP person, actually no I can't, I can just do this and have a look. I'll go to Unlearned. So this is the one I'm thinking of. Uncanny Combatant's Etched Vessel. So currently has a min buyout of 26,000. Crafting cost is going to need quite a lot of maroon ink and expulsum. Guns X Scambles, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Since the EXP buff came out, yeah, I've got a feeling this is going to be useful. A nice item, 400 item level trinket. So I need to go Tiragard Sound, Zooey Ink Sprocket. Okay, so you're the one in Boralis, so let's go sort that out. I won't have the rank 2 or 3s because I need some more marks of honour. Thankfully, Comp Stomp's coming soon. Oh, it's an offhand. Ah, right, yes. I forget. It's not a trinket. Thank you, Adriana. I knew it was something. So let's go have a look. So let's head on over to the PvP area. I'm assuming this is where we get the first one. Oh, got stuck in the doorway. Right, okay, so you are here. So you do all the rank 2 and 3. Standard interface. Yeah. So I wonder if you don't do, you're all the old rank 2 and 3s, aren't you? That's the Sinister one. So I think I might have to go to my main trainer to get that one then. Let's go have a look. Good evening, Annette. Hope you're doing well. During your chilled hours from working from home, you like to listen to my streams on YouTube. You've done so much so far, thank you. Oh, that's fantastic, Ated V. Or is it Ated 5? I'm glad you found it useful. Oh, wrong way. Let's go over here. Ink Sprocket. Yes, it was Ink Sprocket. We need to buy it from. Okay, so we go here. Oh, I've got the Azeroth autopilot on it. Automatically accepted the quest. I forget about that. Okay, so let's have a look. It's not browse your goods. Yes. Train me in inscription. Uncanny Combatant's Etched Vessel. Let's train in that. So let's have a look at what our profit margins would be at this level. Okay, so we'll go over to TSM and we'll have a look. Highborn, Notorious, Uncanny, Combatants, Etched. Now it's saying a 21,000 profit. I can't imagine it's going to be that much. It depends on which one we get and we can sell it for. So we could probably do with ideally making a few of these. Now I don't really have enough. I'm low on maroon ink for this, so let's experiment with one to start off with. Let's go with some more Zinanthid. Run a shopping scan on that. 2 out of 5 volts, 96, fantastic. Had to do a double take on that 2 name. Your priest is Tapandan. That's brilliant. Yes, this was a popular one by request, Stabadan. Like Samadan, but slightly cooler. So Zinanthid still 60 gold, so let's see if we can buy another. Let's go right down, let's do another 1,000. Oh no, can't do 1,000, another 100. We'll buy that out. That's going to use up a lot of my gold, but that's okay. We've got to speculate to accumulate. We'll do a little bit more on this, and then we'll take that, we'll mill that, we'll turn that into more maroon ink, and then from then we'll make one of those uncanny etched vessels. Ideally, to get some sales, I think I'm going to need more. Do I not get... Oh, I need some distilled water. Okay. We need to head on back. Maybe I could have done that another way without having to buy some. Let's have a look. Let me browse your goods. Let's make, say, 3 stacks of that. That should keep me going for a moment. Oh, I closed it before I had everything I needed. Let's get another 2 stacks. Buy those. There we go, that's easier. Yes, thanks, Doof. I hope I'm doing the same. Yes, I'm having a lovely time with my family. It's been really nice, and not having to commute has been really good for my energy levels, definitely. So that's always been useful. Right, so now, we've actually got 89 maroon ink, so we've got plenty of maroon ink here. I wonder how many we could make. We could possibly get away with making 2 We've got enough expulsum, plenty of expulsum, lots of ultramarine ink, lots of light parchment. Yeah, so this is an option. Let's make 2 of these and see what happens. Kadri, yes, it is another weekday stream. We're racking them up now. Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Both questing and dungeons help leveling. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. El Morte is currently working through his garrison, so I need to do a little bit more on that. We'll give that a go a bit later, I think, once I've gone through all my professions. As a healer, you don't bother with quests. Dungeon queue is 5 seconds to 1 minute. Yeah, that is true. As a healer, it is quite quick. Although you have to be a good healer. I don't think I quite rank as one of those yet. I try. I'm learning to get a bit better, certainly. I do enjoy healing. It's one of my favourite parts of being a priest. What is this etched vessel? So this is the new the PvP gear. It's actually offhand. I thought it was a trinket for a minute, but this is used for hopefully new 120s that need to up their item level and want something in their offhand. So we might get a few decent sales from this, depending on which ones we have. So 4 characters to 80. Wow, that's pretty good. At low levels, you really don't need to be good at all. You've seen DPS specs heal up through 90. That is true. So my plans for today, we're going to go through the gold making. We'll have a look at leveling up a little bit more of El Morte. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to doing another Mythic if you fancy that one, Mushy. It was good fun last time. See if we can get some higher keys, perhaps. Other than that, I'm probably going to look at most of my professions on all the other characters as well. Healbot makes it easy. It sets up all the macros for you, so you just left click, middle click, and right click. Yeah, that is. I mean, I use Voodoo, which does pretty much the same thing as well. That's exactly what I do. Well, I'm gonna go till 10 o'clock maximum my time, so I've got an hour and 20 minutes maximum left in terms of time, so I'm open to whenever, if it fits with your timings. So I can make 2 of these uncanny vessels. Let's create 2 and see what we get. So we've got 1 of Harmonious and 1 of Fever Flare. Okay, so let's test those ones. Yes, most likely on Samadan. I'm happy to give healing another go, or we could try swapping me over to like Shadow Spec or something like that, because that's the one I've got the +2 key on. Or we could try something else. Healing on my Druid I haven't really got used to at all. If you ever get Healbot, let you know, you can share your skin. You set it so the tank and healer are nicely sorted away from the DPS, so if it gets intense, you know where to focus. Oh, that's good, Rose, that's good to know. Dreadful, how are you? I had a +2 Sethralis, I think, was the key I had. I don't know what that's like. I don't think I've ever done that dungeon. So I've made these 2. Let's add these to a group. So BFA inscription. We'll make a new group and we'll call it Uncanny Vessel. And we'll add in the 2 we've got here. And then a group operation here. We'll use the crafting standard for that. Have a look at the tooltip. Where's the bags? So these are, where are they? That's down there, they are. So minimum price is 7,000. Crafting cost is 5,000. Normal is 14,000. Maximum is 28,000. Okay, that seems reasonable. So let's try that. See how that goes. You've got an 8 key. Wow. Okay. I mean a 2 or a 3. Oh, ow. You got 11 key, but you're also on Horde, right? What did I miss? That dungeon stinks, does it? Oh, right. Okay. Anyone in chat that has a 2 key, an easy one maybe. You got an 11 key. You have a 2 SOB. What's that? Or a 2 TD on the chamois. Got 2 for Shrine of the Storm from that last run. Oh, okay. We have a few options then. That's good. Oh, Siege of Paralis. Okay. I'm getting used to all the dungeon names. It's such a weird thing not actually knowing any of them. So we'll go this way, and we will go and auction these on Uncanny Vessel. We'll post scan on those. So normal price 14,000 for that. That one's undercutting the competition at 26,000. So you never know. We might get a sale on those. Give it a go. See what happens. We're upping our game on inscription. We need to expand into other things like Legion and things like that. But that's a good start at least. Lizard all tank this time. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm happy whenever, really. We can get started on that now if people are ready. Let me just have a quick look where everyone else is at. I think everyone else is fine. Nadamas, Earth, and I checked earlier. So we can have... I can jump into Samadan. 2 bar XP per minute with Draenor for killing mobs is easiest leveling you've ever done. Wow, that's loads. There is a spot with 10 mobs with low HP. They give full XP. Very nice. Just trying to get ready. Okay, Mushy. So if we got enough takers, I'm more than happy to start a group up. So where are we at? Oh, I was going to look at something easy. What I wanted to look at actually was my spell. Now, Holy Word Serenity is the one I really need to be properly using. So if we look on Voodoo, look to my spells, I think I need to add this into one of my main ones. So I think Prayer of Mending should go into my middle button instead of Flash Heal. And this one, Holy Word Serenity, should go in this one as the main one. Serenity should go in that one. Yep, can I invite Real Jin? Okay. You use Holy Word on mouse wheel up. Oh, okay, Ndrongo. That's quite a good one. Jin, if you want to send me... I haven't think I've got you added. If you send me a whisper, then I can add you in easily. Logging now. Okay, fantastic. The cooldown of it is a long time. Ah, right. Okay, let's just try it. So it's got a minute cooldown. Cooldown reduced when you cast Heal or Flash Heal. So that's what I need to think about. Heal and Flash Heal. So if I use... oh, there we go. Hexury bags are selling. That's good. Ethari TV, good evening to you, hope you're doing well. So we want right button to be Flash Heal, and then middle one is going to be Heal, just regular Heal, because that's a slow caster, but it's a good caster. So these might be my main ones to think about, like that. So I'll have... oh, it's not quite ready yet. Heal on me, and then Flash Heal, and then Holy Word Serenity will be my 3 main ones, and then I will use Alt. There we go, Samrat, there we go. No, hold on. So we can start summoning. Okay, hold on. There we go. Invite. Mushy, Lizard, and Scorpio, and then anyone else We've got room for one more. If anyone would like to... Oh god, what's that doing there? That must be my Azeroth autopilot doing that one. No worries, Ethara TV. Just came back to... you'll join again? Okay, send me a whisper, Annette, and I will invite you in. Just came back to playing. Which professions should you pick to start making gold? You're leveling up a mage currently. Pick whichever is fun for you for a start, or what you think is good. We need a high item level as the healer is unknown to Shajin. Yes, that is definitely true. What I was also setting up, whilst I remember, let me just sort out my alt. So when I press alt, rather than Guardian Spear is quite good, but I also want this one, Prayer of Mending, as my alt. And then I'll do right is Guardian Spirit. Guardian Spirit. I'll have to get used to doing these. Middle button is Dress Aspirant's Emblem. I don't remember that one. Let's try it with those ones. So Guardian Spirit is quite good because that watch over a friendly target. So that's kind of like my something bad's going to happen moment. You always use a Healbot. Yeah, I'm a fan of both Healbot and Voodoo. I just ended up using Voodoo for the recent times. You're more than welcome to come in, and we'll give it a go. I'm only 408, so I'm definitely way under par on this. So I wouldn't worry too much. I'll keep it open, and we'll see how we get on. I can't remember what key we're going to use. Who's got the key? They're very alike, yeah, the same kind of mechanism. So yes, in terms of professions, which one you'd find fun, I would say alchemy is giving good results, but you have to go all the way up to get the Silas proc, the tools of the trade, so it takes quite an investment to get to that point. Oh, there we go. And you in. Possibly we fail the key but can't deplete anyway. Well, I'm happy to give it a go. We're all learning here, so if we fail, then that's a learning experience. If people are all right with their keys, who has the easy key? And we'll try from there. And I will do my best to keep people alive. So my main spells here are, if people need healing, if they're like less than 50%, I'll put a but it can't deplete anyway. Okay, so that's the main thing. There we go. Who do I need to make? Do I need to make someone group member for the group leader rather, to be able to do the key thing? Who needs to be leader? Have we gone in? Where are we actually? Told to go. Oh, we're all the way over here. Oh, right, okay. Oh, Samra has the key. Okay, brilliant. Okay, Jin, thank you. Right. Oh, anyone in the party can use the keystone they have. Aha, right, okay. I need you to handle it so we can clear an escape. Is it on Mythic? I believe it was. Yes, it was on Mythic. Yeah, we've got that. So, the middle button is heal. And that also puts something on me. And then flash heal is that one. So those are my big ones. We'll try those, and then we'll go on from here. Have I got water walking? I don't have water walking. Okay. Is that going to be a problem? I'll pick a large mount so we can all see me. Don't need to make one either. The brutal can touch the ground in the water. Just have to slow down a bit more. Okay. I'll try that. I'll try that and see how it goes. Okay. You lead the way and I'll follow. It's big enough, definitely. Also, hop on a two-seater. Yeah, that's another option. There we go. Hold on. There we go. There we go. That looks good. So this is all new for me. Even better. Right, this is my first ever Mythic Plus for a long time. Did you add your pet to the healing add-on? Your pet is here. I can add it on. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I haven't buffed everyone. I'll do that when we get there. Mount after. Alright, here we go.
No, they haven't spotted us yet. According to our intelligence, the keys that access the Azerite caches and the hostage ring
I'll jump on this one. There we go.
We'll secure the perimeter guards while you make your way to the sewer grate. It should still provide a way into the prison.
Right, so we literally go all the way around. Don't walk in the sand piles on the first boss. It will stun you, do damage to you. Okay, thank you. Right, move out of the way here. Just going to try and keep an eye on people. Flash heals. Just going to test out a few of my spells. Just see how things go. Heals, my big one. Doesn't seem to be doing a lot of healing actually. Flash heal. Flash heal. That seems better. I'm just going to do heal and flash heal, I think. And then I can do that. Okay. Just try and keep it gentle, I think. And then Alt, Prayer of Mending. Beware. Dodge attack. Okay, just going to watch everything. Prayer of Mending. So those sand things I need to watch out for. Oh, watch out for that. Don't want to stand on that. Heal, heal. Move out of the way of that. A lot of these things, okay. Let me move out of the way here. Oh, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Prayer of Mending. There we go. If I don't read any of the chat, I do apologise. I am concentrating probably more than I've ever concentrated in the game before. 48 seconds. Heal on you, move out of the way of that. Still got 26 seconds left on you. Alright, still got 60 seconds left on that. Okay, that is quite a long one. Sandstorm, let's move out of the way here. You need a big one on you. Okay. Big heal on myself. Oh wow, we did it. That was amazing.
That creature must be why the Overseer didn't have many patrols on this side of the island. Good job defeating.
Wow.
Oh, you want to
Your monks are jealous.
try to stay downwind from me.
Flash heal. There we go. Alright, I'll follow you through. So those heals do quite a good one for the and then prayer and mending will help with that, and then I can do big heals, like spam my big heals on here, and then that will help the cooldown of that one. And I've also got my area heals as well if things go really wrong, and then I can spam that one and that one, which will help. Flash heal there. Flash heal to top up. There we go. Okay. Whew. This is intense for me. So if I don't chat my normal amount, I do apologise, and if I miss anything in chat, doubly apologise. This is me learning how to heal. There we go. We'll go this way. Flash heals, big heals. Okay, we're doing alright at the moment. Next boss is Worgen. Uses a spell called Flashing Dagger, which disorientates you. You have to be line of sight with the wall of the pillar. Okay. I think DBM will tell me that, hopefully. That's good to know. I mean, I really should get essences and things and get my AP up, and that will help me a lot, won't it, if I do that. I mean, Flash Heal seems to be doing alright for this kind of like the trashy side of the mob and stuff like that. It seems to be okay. Mana seems okay as well. Watch out for line of sight here. Okay, let's do some bigger heals. Those are the main ones I'm using. I'm not using Renew at all. I don't think Renew is that mana efficient, really. It's the same as a Flash Heal. Yeah, I remember we did this all together, didn't we? We've done Told to Gore before. That boss with the line of sight, I do remember having Dispel Now. Quick. Whew, that was quick. Right, let's go there. Do that. Prayer of Mending. Wow, okay. Now, is this has a timer, doesn't it? We have to do the enemy forces after a certain amount. Within a certain time or something like that, I believe. Oh, we need to do some big heals here. This is a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Okay, dispel that. I can't dispel that one, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to use my big spells. There we go. Dispel. I can't dispel that one, unfortunately. That's still on the cooldown. Just going to use my big spells here. My big heals. Try and keep that going. Try and reduce the cooldown of that one. And then I can do that. And that. Oh, who can I dispel? That. Dispel you. There we go. Move that way. Phew. Okay. Focus here and this should be alright. There we go. Okay. Big ones coming in. Having a cooldown. Coming up soon. Get that going. Big spells. Right, okay. Phew. Phew, that was a lot. Stress, yes, it does seem like that. Is it the mob that needs dispelling? Oh, right. Oh, right, okay. I haven't got... I don't think I've got that on my decursive set up, so... because that's afflicted, so that's something different. Flash heal. Big one. Okay. But thank you, Adriana. I wonder how I can set that up. Just do a regular dispel when those things come up. That will help things, I think. Phew. Right. What's next? That's the one I can't do, or rather I don't know how to do, is the main thing. I've got an offensive spell. I think I do have a few, but I don't know how to use them at the moment. Because I'm basically just focusing on using voodoo. When your brain starts working and remember more than one icon picture. Just the icon picture. Yeah, you and me both. I need to have something set up to do that specifically. There'll be either a weak aura or some other way that I can do that. Target of target or something like that would be the way I could do that better. Maybe. Right, where's everyone going? If in doubt, Mass Dispel. Yeah, there's where's Mass Dispel? There it is. I can see it on the bar. I'll try that. Right, we'll need a big one coming in here. Dispel now. Mass Dispel. There we go. See what that does. I don't. Mass Dispel's got a minute cooldown on it, so it is a fair amount of time. Okay, so do that. That I can get rid of, because that's still on cooldown. Phew! This is a lot more intense than I'm used to. Rat Speaker, Mass Dispel. Oh, I can't do that just at the moment. I'll get my heals going first. That one I can do though. Rat Spell, Mass Dispel. There we go. Flash heal. That's got that one. No, it's all down to the icons, isn't it? Phew, I'm starting to breathe a little bit more now. This is intense. I can see why people do it though. It does require, it's a lot of fun. It does require concentration. Now my main thing, oh look, we sold a Hexweed bag. My main thing here is going to be, oh, and another Hexweed bag. Getting quite a few sales there. That's good going. It's the bosses that is going to be my downfall, I think. Shush Rasheen. It's a sale. There's always going to get squirrels by a sale. There we go, do that, that's fine. Heals I can do. Oh, another Hexu bag. I mean, it's not a huge profit, 944. A lot of those I did buy for 900 gold. So it's only like 104, it's only 44 profit. But that said, some of those bags I did make myself, so I'll get a better profit on those. I think these heals are much better, beefier heals than the ones I was using before. Renew wasn't really doing a lot for me, certainly. Whereas this is much better. Okay, what was that? Dodge attack. Okay, this looks bad. Flash heal. Rat speaker. Let's try and get a few of these going. And also I need to remember, what is it? Alt and that's the Guardian Spirit. I need to remember that one. Because then if you're going to die, that will bring you back to life. So I need to know when to cast that at the right time. Obviously that wasn't the right time to cast it, but just getting some practice. Sniping on second out whilst raiding Mythic Plus is fun. Yeah, that's beyond my skill set right now, but that will be an interesting one nonetheless. Right, want to keep people alive. That's the main thing. Phew. Okay. So we're at 58% of enemy forces. Ah, this guy. Right. Okay. Prayer of Mending. So I need to be ready to go line of sight on this one. That's line of sight, is it? Oh, I got stunned anyway. Okay, that wasn't enough. Okay. I thought that was enough line of sight. But maybe, obviously not. We have to follow them round, it looks like. This is a tricky one, because obviously everyone's running. Okay. That stun... Oh, the stun's not avoidable. Okay, thank you. So I did the line of sight. Okay. Heals. Prayer of Mending's always going to be useful. Heals. Okay, let's keep an eye. Flashing daggers. Move to break line of sight. Well, sorry, we lost you. That was the wrong one. I want Alt and right click. That's going. I'm gonna mass do all of those quickly as much as we can. Thank you for the battle res. There we go. Phew. Whew. God, that was close. Right, let's follow everyone round. This is intense. Are we going down here? Or have I gone the wrong way? Have I gone the wrong way? Oh, get back here. Back. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Thank you, Rose. There we are. Come back this way. There we are. A little bit of confusion there. Stop attacking. Well, I'm not attacking anyway, so that's fine. I'm doing the healing. So that's alright. Do that. Flash heal. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's get a Prayer of Mending. That would be a nice bouncy heal. I like that one. have things under control. Oh, Talia, you optimist, you. Dispel now. Mass Dispel. Stop attacking, that's okay. Right, shields, we can do that. This is lulling me into complacency. I know it's going to get a lot harder in a moment. I can do that on one person. That's where I needed my Mass Dispel though. Unfortunately, I don't have that. But everyone's okay so far. So that's fine. Okay, right. Getting your garrisons done, that's good. Do that. Heal. I guess if I was a discipline priest, then I would be at least adding some damage to everyone, which is more useful in situations like this. I know Taliesin loves playing a discipline priest, but I struggle with the sort of like getting my mental head around it. The whole doing damage to heal and anticipating those big spikes, where I feel like with here I've got basically just a repertoire of heals that is at my disposal, from big heals to small heals, and trying to situationally use them, and then my sort of like oh no moments where I can just spam some stuff. I got this Holy Word Salvation, which is my kind of like real backup. If everything's going wrong, I'm going to press that button, and that will just give everyone a big massive boost, which is worth doing. You struggled to throw out enough heals to Mythic Plus as a disc, did you? Okay, so it wasn't just me then, perhaps. Maybe Taliesin just makes it look easy. I know he does it a fair amount. He's fairly well geared as well. What's that big thing there? It looks like we could do with a Divine Hymn. Not sure that's helping. Ah! What killed me? That's bad. I'll try and do what I can. Halo. Flash heal. Guardian Spirit. Night Prayer Bending. Guardian Spirit. Eek! Ow! I do apologise. I managed to die. I'm not sure what killed me. I was probably standing in the wrong area or something like that. Should I release and try and run back? Have we got enough battle reses? I don't know if we have any other resing type characters. Looks like we're all going to go down. Release and run. Okay, I'll give it a go. Oh, we're over here. Oh, what are we doing here? That was quick. It was a big pull. Okay, thank you, Rose. I was worried that we were going to have to run through everything there. Oh, I've lost my chef's hat. Hold on. Let's get priorities right. There we go. Okay, so the mage shot me. I have to watch out for that. Stand in a decent place. At least it gets you back in the game quite quickly. There's those big rings there I need to watch out for. Right, let's try this a little bit more concentrate-y, perhaps. Let's get some big heals coming in. Oh, I was pressing the wrong thing. I was meant to press that. There we go. What was I pressing? That was Control, Prayer of Mending. I think that was healing everyone. That was a good spell, whatever it was. Right, okay. A little bit further in, we're doing okay. Just have to watch out everyone, really. Target not in line of sight. Where are we? I don't want to get myself into too much trouble. There we go, okay.
The lower levels belong to us.
81%. Okay. Pair of Mending, in we go. Let's move out the side here. Oh, I seem to have been under a little bit of damage there. So let's get the heals going. Didn't actually mean to class that on myself. Is Mass Dispel useful here? I'm pressing all the buttons. There we go. Okay. Flash heals all the way. Don't use the cannon on Mythic, you do hurt your fellow players. Oh right, okay. That's a bad idea then. Let's not do that. I'm not sure what I'm pressing to do that. Prayer of Healing. Flash heal. There we go. Stay out of those things. Target's not in line of sight. Where are you? I need to heal you. Where are you? Flash heal. There we go. Right, okay, so we're doing a bit better, I think. 9 minutes 29. Wow, that time went really quickly. Are we actually close? I mean, enemy forces are at 93%. That tells me it's a good thing, but I don't want to tempt fate at this moment in time. Let's get the bouncy heal going. Flash heals on the pet. Pet's doing a lot of damage at the moment. Or taking a lot of damage, rather. I can't do it, you're out of sight. Quick. Sorry, pet. Sorry, Mushy's pet, you died. I was trying to heal it. Oh, it was a sacrifice. Oh, okay. Getting attacked by something, which is interesting. There we go. Okay. Right, now we've got to be careful, have we? Okay. The barrels out mage. Place them so that we can stand safely. Oh, God, this one. Okay. You move the barrels. I'll try my best on this. I don't think I did very well on this last time. I'll try and concentrate on healing. Lockdown Raiders Unite. Hey, Carlton. So it's quite nice for topping the whole group. Yes, Prayer of Healing is a good one. Right. I'll try. This is my main problem with this. is positioning myself and making sure I can heal people. Firelight on me, is this a bad thing? Flash heal on myself. DPS shaman. Heal. Do that. Okay. I'm worried. It's the big spikes in damage and positioning myself that I'm really worried about on this. Prayer of Healing's the big one. So that's fine. Let's move out the way. There we go. Ow, that hurt. Oh, move out the way. Alt, Prayer of Mending. Heal. I feel like I need to do some big heals. Oh, we've lost someone. Oh no, this is bad. Dodge attack. I'm just going to stay in the corner if I can. If that's any good. Ow, that hurts. There we go, ignition. Oh wow. I don't think I meant to do mass resurrection, but I seem to be doing it. Here we go. Oh, you release it? It's alright, I've got a resurrection incoming. If it's any good. There we go, okay, what have we got now? Hold on. Do that, do that. Okay, here we go. Munching on homemade Cornish pasties. Oh wow, they sound great. My wife made some of those once and they were lovely. Because you can really stuff them full. 4 minutes 58. Are we going to make it? This seems difficult, but let's give it a go. Dodge attack. Try. Dispel if I can. There we go. Full time with key upgrades to a high level. Okay, if you don't make it, but you'll get loot either way. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rose. Try and keep people alive is my goal, really, right at the moment. Right. We stay, okay. Nice. Nice use of the cannon. Ooh, we need a lot of healing here though. It's a lot of damage. Oh, this is the last bit, isn't it? Okay. Right, this is where I'm not sure where to stand. Black is bad. Right, okay. Black is bad. Stay away from the other. Oh, back. Black is back. Move out of the way. Ow, 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 ow. I'm just pressing all the buttons. Oh, that was few. Move away from the others. 3, 2, 1. Stunned. Okay. That's a big burst. Okay. Heal. 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 This is bad. I'm so not used to this. Move away from the others. Okay. Dodge attack. Okay. Oh, did I get out of the way of that? Ouch. Oh, I'm gonna hit the big button. Holy word salvation. We did it. Whew. Oh. I need to lie down. Oh my word. I'm not used to this. My poor heart can't take it. You're a raider now, Harry. It's a sign, evacuate. Oh wow. That was brilliant. Was there there's a chest, isn't there? There we go, let's open the chest. Oh, we got a tidal core, excellent. Okay, we can do level 10. You don't get hit by cannons and get knocked back far. Ah, right, okay. Make the core into a 32 slot bag, easy 6k. Yes, exactly. That's going to be fun. I've got 2 of those now, so I can make those into bags. I'm definitely going to need to do something a bit calmer for a minute though, because that was great fun, but I'm not sure how much my my constitution can take something like that. But that's brilliant. Well done, everyone. Did you get some good loot? Hopefully. Pick up an 8 at my new loot from the chest. Oh yes, because I can open the chest now on a reset day tomorrow morning, can't I? That's brilliant. A bit higher item level would be awesome. Yeah, definitely, because I am way undergeared here. So I've got only 408. I need my Heart of Azeroth to be much better. I need to go get some better essences. That's going to help me as well. Got no loot in here, but looking forward to the chest tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. That should be a lot of fun. Are the chests only for 10 pluses? Oh, I don't know actually. That would be a shame. It'd be nice if we got something even decent. Oh, and get my cloak as well. Yes, Demon Beast, thank you for the reminder. I've got a lot of progression to do on Samadan here, because we do have some corruption on me. So what am I at? Base level corruption of 15. I have 1 at the moment. Any +2 or above done gets you a chest. Okay. Even the 2 will give you loot. Okay, thank you all. You are way more seasoned and expert at this than me. So thank you all. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Mushy and Lizard and Jin and Jade Flower. Blind Wolf Boy, thank you very much for the follow as well. Oh, right, okay. You just looked at the table on Wowhead. A 2 will give you a 440. Just not max level. Yeah. It was a fun run. Thank you very much. I learnt a few things there. I had done that I had done that dungeon before, so that was useful. I'm okay for a portal actually. I'm going to actually Hearthstone back to Dalaran. But thank you. I can't spell. Thank you all for the group. You were amazing. There we go. Deliver Donkeys done 5.2 million DPS. That's so that's never been a rule. You have to do a 15 to get the highest loot. That used to be a 10. Ah, right, okay. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to half back to Dalaran. Yes, your damage. That's loads. I did 0 damage, I think. That was fun nonetheless. I did enjoy that. Right, let's go park myself over. Get back to the herping now. Yes, thank you, Adriana. That was really good. Love using Janus Locket after the dungeon runs. People who don't know about that item always goes back. How are you making a portal? You're a monk. Yeah, that's always a interesting one, isn't it? Right. Okay. We sold some bags during that. That was really good. How many bags did we sell? Let's look at my auctions. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hexweave bags sold during that run. Time to get the add-on corruption tooltips. Oh, that sounds interesting, Silent Mouse, definitely. Make gold for another 26 minutes. What I think I'm going to do is, as I'm here, we'll do something calmer, and I'm going to go and jump over to nothing to do tomorrow anyway. Well, making gold is always a good one. I'm going to jump on over to see if we can get some levels going on El Morte, who's currently 93. So we started the garrison quest, and I was trying to get used to using Azeroth autopilot, because I was using Zygor for leveling. It was kind of I mean, something for society like work or something like that. Yeah, I mean, my work is... Oh, yes, I was I dead? No, I'm alive. Okay, I thought I'd died. It seems I'm alive. That's good. Let's get some treasure here whilst I'm here. Treasure boat salvage? No, it's not treasure, it's salvage. And then we'll go and mine this whilst we're here. Time walking is... Oh, actually, time walking is over tomorrow at reset. I've only done it on this character. That's a good point, because I need to hand in the quest. Not keeping it together. I need to do unstable prism. I need to hand this back in to an interested mage in Dalaran. So I need to go to old Dalaran to sort that one out. So let me head on out of here for now. Let's kill these whilst I'm going. I'll swap back over to Blood DK for now. It should be a bit easier as a tanky spec. And then we'll do this, head on out. I need to hand in that quest before. I've got 2 of these on me, so that's fine. I can take 2 at once. Do all of that, and then this, and then we can head on out in a moment. Once I got... Oh, I need to get a little bit more of this salvage stuff. I might as well do this whilst I'm here, finish off this quest line. I mean, this character can pretty much just go toe to toe with a lot of stuff, which is really nice. I've not done it 5 times, no. I've literally only done it the once, as we did on stream on Sunday. So I'm a bit behind on that front. Let's just zoom that out a little bit. So I need to think of the order I need to do this. I've got my garrison hearthstone, so I can get back here quite easily. I'd love to have a Dalaran hearthstone. So the easiest way, I can go to Golden Lantern, and then I'll go to the get rid of that. Don't need that. Oh, you still haven't done the raid. The autopilot is okay for leveling from what you've seen of it. Zygor just looks nicer and has some other useful things of it. Yes, Will, definitely. It did seem Zygor was good straight off the bat in terms of, like, I didn't really have to think much more beyond that. Where am I? I need to go this way. But this needed a little bit more sort of kind of like thinking and setting out. Ah, right, okay. All do our time walking raid. Yeah, it's more polished, definitely. Go this way. I need to head to Stormwind. And then I should be able to go to Old Dalaran from here. I have one salvage left. I'll have to come back to that. That'll be easy enough to get to. So I want to go to Dalaran here. Yeah, he kept wiping in random places with random, so I haven't been able to get a group going since that. Oh, that is a shame. I think I've missed a lot of stuff, really. So it will be nice to at least tick off some of this. So you're the person I think I need to speak to, as everyone else is crowded around here. There we go. So that was the hand-in. I think I could do with turning that off, because that auto quest hand-in, because I missed reading the text. But I did manage to get 500 badges. I saw it flash up there. And so now we can go back to our garrison. Oh, what's this one? Do I need this? I just picked it up. Time Walking Master. Ulduar, Yogg-Saron. That's the one, is it? Disturbance detected in Ulduar. That must be the one you were talking about. Yeah. I'll abandon that one. I'm not gonna do that one. Anyway, to set the restock amount of an item group to the quantity of stock item. Example, motes to make primals. Stop searching for motes when primals are in inventory. One way you could do this by using an if statement in the max shopping price. Is there a way to reference how many items are in stock with a variable? I think it's formulated somewhat understandable. Yeah, I think I know what you mean now, Gubcheck. I don't think there is something like that. I understand what you mean in terms of trying to make sure, make sure you've got enough. If you've got enough of one thing to stop searching for something else. I don't know of any other way than just kind of like mentally trying to keep a track of it. Would be the way I would do that at the moment. Check for gear upgrades. They're cheap. That is a good point, but I'm going to stick with my heirlooms for now because that's working for me at the moment. Not too bad. My head is a mess. Quite often mine is as well. So how are we doing on this? We need to finish off the ship salvage. We had one more of the dredge boat salvage, so let's go back on over that. All the heirlooms to max level, yes, I did. So I got those all sorted out. So that's the main thing. Although I haven't got my potion on, actually, my draft of the 10 lands. I need to pick that up from the mail. We need to just finish off this one. Get one of the salvage things from somewhere. I bet you there's one just here. There we go, that's done. Then we can turn those back in. Then we get this one sorted. Night Aura Warrior. Thanks for stopping by. The bonus objective is the fastest way to level. Yeah, that's a good point actually. I want to get this garrison set up though. This is kind of essential if I want to do anything with sort of Warlords of Draenor and stuff like that. Welcome to Gorgrond, hand that in, and where's the other one? Oh, you're hidden over here. Do that one, hand that one in, collect all of that. Level 94 already, that's brilliant. You just got 190 XP from one objective, okay. And the treasure chest, yep. This is doing the treasure chest for me along the way, which is really good. No idea, but you got the flute. Oh, fantastic. Handy notes Draenor, if I were you, very useful. Yes, I did get that today, Will. We have that already. So I have all my handy notes, treasure chests and everything on my map. So that's definitely worth doing. I need to go and do this. I'll ignore that. Pick up our blueprints. Find blueprints. Then we need to... What do we need to do? Do we need to go inside? I think we do. You're saying go that way, maybe. Is there a chest here? There's garrison resources here. Let's go pick up those for a minute. Learn the blueprints. Okay, that's easy enough. There we go. Learn those. And then we need to use the architect's table. That will be in... it's over there. I can see it sparkling. Slightly different arrangement at this early level. Barracks, large. We'll drag that into there. Barracks completed. Look at that, that was quick. And then we'll build our barracks. Finalise the plot. Barracks look fantastic. There we go. Garrison ability, call to arms. Ready for turn in. You are over here. The garrison ability is underneath here. Drag this to your action bar. Let's pop it down there. That should be easy enough. Okay, so what's next? Pick up quests. See, this is the problem I have, is the arrow locks at the moment. Metcat, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. You are reaching the end of me, but thank you for stopping by nonetheless. It's lovely to have you here. We're just running through, going to do a little bit of leveling here. We're already in level 94 already. Garrison's free gold, mostly for Hexweed Bag and Drums of Fury, at least for you. What do you make most gold of? For me, yeah, Hexweed Bag is definitely a good one for my tailoring emporium. Obviously, I'm going to be a blacksmith here, so I'm not sure what I can do with my garrison at this point. Welcome to Gorgrond, and speak with Kiana Moonshadow is the ones I need to pick up. So let's just try see if this arrow will take me in the right direction once I leave this zone, and it gets me into the right area, hopefully. Right, there we go. And then yes, we need to go down here. We'll pick up that one.
I'm going ahead to the demon's lair.
And then All-Seeing Eye captured.
The priestess of the moon also has
Right,
something to
okay, do that. That one. And then we'll head on over here. What do we need to do? Here you are. I remember I really enjoyed doing this the first time I did it. It was interesting following it through, but having flying, it's so much better in this zone. Makes a hell of a lot from Inscription Shacks. Yeah, definitely. You beat me to it, definitely. 800,000 since mid-December is a lot to make on one thing, certainly. Okay, so let's carry on here. I guess I should look out. I was going to say look out for mining nodes, but I don't think these are particularly great. Move out of the way of that. And then I'll head over here. Avoid that. I won't take that mining node because it's right in the middle there. And Bender thinks, there we go. Let's do that. Attack. Can I attack this? Why aren't I attacking that? Something I'm doing is wrong. There we go. That was weird. Okay, looks like our stream has held up since we changed the settings. So that's alright so far. Don't mine or herb, waste of time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Mushy. Not much point doing it here because because of the prices of them are so much lower, really. Where are we here? Do we go in here? Looks like we do. Ah, bonus objective.
How can I help?
There's a whole load of stuff in here, according to the map. So what have we got? Bonus objective is pale creatures slain and mushroom juice collected. We can do that. That's easy enough. Herbs are under a gold. Yes, they are. It's really, really cheap. Oh, let's do that over there. We'll work our way around. Yeah, because you get the herb garden and the mine, it just makes the whole thing trivial. It's such a shame, really. The price of all materials in Wars of Draenor. I mean, I'm glad they didn't have that in Legion or BFA. Definitely. It's much better doing it the way they've done it since. They never are on your server, really. You need all you can get. That looks like a large one there, so maybe just grab these whilst I'm here. Didn't realise I've got this nice pretty thing for filling it there. There we are. Yeah, Doppelbock, how are you? Thanks for stopping by, hope you're doing well. And levelling up the garrison is definitely going to be, and the garden to level 3, definitely worth doing. That's a whole load from there. Let's go. Is Gorum on my list of things to kill? Might not be. There's a few people in here, it would seem. There we are, kill that. I'm going to avoid, that looks like it's clear, so we'll go around this way. As everyone seems to be in the same area. Let's kill the named thing whilst we're here. Do that, there we go. And more herbs than you can use in one day. Yeah, having the herb garden is good. And it's nice being able to specify the herbs that you want. That is also really useful. There we go, that was a lot. Bloodhorn, I'll go back over here and collect that up, I think. Did I miss a treasure over there? I think I might have done. Got lots of that, 10 out of 20. Pale crawlers, let's do some pale crawlers up here. Let's do that. Rooted, doesn't help. Right, let's collect up some more. Looks like a lot of people are levelling around here. 12 of 20. More pale crawlers coming down. We need to do some... Oh yeah, I need quite a few... I did Doppelbock, but it's kind of like a cobbled together desk. It's not exactly anything fancy. But it is... I do actually have a seat now, which is amazing. I have to do that levelling thing, levelling 4 times next week, working from home. Yeah, good luck on that, Mushy. Should be fun, hopefully. All depends on your work, really, how easily you can do stuff whilst working from home. That's the main thing. Did I get that draft XP potion from the garrison? I needed to pick up the what was it the draft of the 10 lands. I need to pick up from my mailbox to allow my XP to go a little bit faster. Extra 10%, I think it is, isn't it? Could do with doing that, really. In the meantime, I'll just carry on killing these for my objectives. Right, how are we doing? Pale Crawler, and let's go over here and we can redo that one. And then we should do this, what are we, 13 out of 20 for that, and 10 out of 12 for that. Okay, so that's not too bad. Should be good here. Bags need to be 1,000 gold. Can turn herbs into mats or primals, use primal weaving to hexweave cloth to the hexweave bags. It is quite an expensive way of doing it, as Mushy said. Using your tailoring emporium is better. 17 out of 20. Okay, this is the last one of these. Might as well make my way out of here. That's 12 of 12, and then how many have you got to do? 17 out of 20, so 3 more. We'll do these on the way out. Draenor and cloth still sells pretty good. It did when you were playing. What's the Draenor cloth? 19 of 20. Should be one more. Let's go over. Let's go down here. That's an easy one. There's a nice big clump here. And who's this? Draenor saved. Oh, and there's some treasure here as well. I'll take that whilst we're here. Lots of XP for that. And we'll open up this one. Sumptuous fur. Yes, of course. Right, can I get out of here? No, I'm going to have to run all the way round. Did we do scout ahead? Oh, we've got 3 different ones to save. I can't see them because of the because of all the icons here. I'm going to have to go further around and save some more people actually. Okay. And there's value in selling more than getting more profit. Definitely depends on the price of the mats. To hand in for the primals, to skip the daily cooldown. Yeah, that is true, Rasheen. As I did it myself, as I had a whole load of primals, which I didn't have a use for. And so it was a lot easier just being able to do that. Right. Just going to avoid that one. I need to save another couple of Draenei. I'm going to guess they're going to be around here in odd places. Let's have a look. Where's my map? Peaceful offering, Draenei saved. Let's just keep looking. Matter of life and death. Yeah, the mini map doesn't help here. Having them all on here. There's one over there. I see you. So let's go up here. We can do them all together. There we go. We can do you in one go. And that's good. Usually use the black ore, it's super cheap. Okay, so where are we next? Where haven't we been? We've been down there. Where's the other one to save, I wonder? I'd expect them to be up here, maybe. We didn't really explore up there. Let's go have a look. That would be my next guess. Near that boss person. I wasn't paying attention when I went up there. My guess, there'll be someone up there that needs saving. Oh no, you're just here. I see you. There we go, objective complete, matter of life and death. Let's go around this way. And then we're probably done nearly there. I think from looking at that. I just need to get myself somewhere safe. Let's run out. I can ignore these for the moment. Hand that one in. Doesn't help I got rooted. And then come back. 25 silver less for you. Your bags are still well over 500. Yeah, so if you got that difference, then potentially it's worth it. Okay, so that's done. Might as well get some deposit whilst I'm here. Snackham, how are you? I am literally just finishing off, but it's lovely to have you here. So we're done there, 1 minute 43. I could probably just do with flying, I think. Let's just take our way over here. Heading over this way and head in that one. I know, we've got a Tuesday stream as well. We're going all out with all the streams. Right, I think I'll park myself here. Actually, no, I'm going to head back to the garrison for some rested XP. We need to get ourselves into the rested XP zone for this. Make the most of it. Let's head this way into my garrison. Natty, good evening to you, and Kepeki. I didn't want to be in the face of the kids 18 hours a day. Not at all. I love being with my children all the time. They are just great fun to be around. Garrison's this way. I can't work out where my garrison is. Here it is. Lunar Fall. So we're now in rested XP, so that's a good place to park. Luckily, I'm used to being around mine because I was freelance and working for home for several years whilst my children were growing up. So I was around them with them for all these formative years. So it was really nice to sort of see them then. But I bet it's very strange for a lot of them, definitely. Leveling a Druid right now. Got a Pally main with Herb and Alchemism. Druid is meant to be Herb mining. That would take. What would you take instead of Herbalism on the Pally? Got a Pally main with Herb and Alchemism. So Alchemism and well, I guess if you need reputation for things, I guess maybe. I guess blacksmithing for a plate wearer is always nice to have. Or maybe you could look at, as it's herbs you're collecting, maybe you could look at inscription to pair with the alchemy and then just buy all of your herbs on the auction house. That could be quite useful. Yes, but they go to school normally, yes, normally they do. Again, with my children, mine are home educated, so we're used to having them around. But yeah, I know a lot of people, it's very, very strange not having your children around. Definitely. Your kids have 4 legs. Just hit 1.7 million, so go to bed with that highlight. Very nice. Finally bought your Brutal. Oh, congratulations, Snackham. Congratulations, that's absolutely brilliant. What a lovely way to finish on. Let's see, lots of, whoops, that's the wrong emotes. I'll share them anyway. There we go. Lots of winky faces and Brutosaurs there. Congratulations, that's absolutely brilliant. Alright, I'm going to actually finish up there. It's been absolutely wonderful having this bonus extra Tuesday stream. I hope you all have been able to while away the time and relax. Thank you very much for that Mythic dungeon. I'm just about calmed down from that now. That was a very big learning experience. I'll pop this on YouTube, so it'll be available for other people to catch up on during the day and things like that. And fingers crossed, touch wood, I will be able to stream again on Thursday. So with any luck, it won't be too long, and we'll have another stream. So lots of good stuff to come, hopefully. Let me check and see who is on at the moment. And we have... Gold Goblins on. Unnota's on. Let's go throw a raid over to Unnota. Just mute that. There we go. Oops. Oh, there we go. That's gone. There we go. So let's do Gold Goblin. Gold Goblin is German, yes. So that would be the the difficult one really. Slash read Arnota 42. So passing on the gold baton to another gold maker, Arnota. Have a lovely rest of your evening, those that are staying up, and I will see you all hopefully on Thursday. Until next time, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon. There we go. Right.